Welcome, everybody. We are back here with the whole Sha-Bang podcast. I am your host, Ben.
Yep, and I'm your co-host, Cruzo.
We're back here for another episode of the whole Sha-Bang podcast. This is episode number... I don't know what it is, but...
I think it's number 7.
I think it's number 7, but we're going to stop counting from now on because we're going to keep doing this thing for a while. It ain't going to stop.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, so we'll be out here. This is our first episode of the week. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So with that, we are going to talk today about... We're gonna go through our predictions for week 3.
Yep.
We're gonna go through our predictions, and then we're gonna get a little bit into the
Antonio Brown situation.
Yeah, the AB saga continues. Yeah, it wasn't gonna end happily. This was never gonna have a.
He's definitely gonna have a reality show by the end of the season or something.
I mean, I'm sure. I believe he was already on America's Got Talent, right?
No, it was singing.
Dancing with the Stars. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, and he was
and also the Masked Singer.
Yeah, the Masked Singer.
Yeah, he was in all that. So it's reality TV is up for him. Maybe he'll have his own Facebook series.
He'll be like the Ball family.
That's exactly what I was going for. Okay, so we're gonna do predictions. We're gonna talk about Antonio Brown, and we're gonna go
a little bit of fantasy.
We'll go a little bit of fantasy. I haven't really checked my team. I gotta check.
I haven't.
I'm predicted to win by a lot, so I'm not really worried.
Well,
I could kind of mess with things right now.
Yeah. So the guy I'm facing this week, I was projected to win, but somehow Thursday night's game, he had the Jags defense.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. They got like 22 points.
Yeah.
Something like that, 30
so
points.
They did pretty good, and now I'm a little scared.
Sorry, man. We got this. All right. So, with that being said, let's get into our predictions real quick.
Yep.
Predictions time. I'm going to start this off first. Week 3, NFL season week 3. My first game, Thursday night. Obviously, Thursday night already passed, but we both selected the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Mistakenly. I
knew
knew
we were wrong. Yeah. I was looking at that too. I was like,
I don't know why I like the Titans so much. I chose them every week so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about
Mariota. Yeah.
And then the Jags, was back up. But he looks nice.
Yeah, he looks really good.
I mean, I watched the first half, a little bit of the second half. He was safe.
Yeah.
He throws a lot of check down passes. That's
Which is good.
Maybe that's why the game was so boring. But he is good. He's accurate.
Yeah.
He's a good.
There was a nice long ball.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
He's really humble. I was watching his interview at the end. He's a really humble guy.
No, he looks like he shotguns beers on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. All right. Next after that, it's Detroit Lions at the Philadelphia Eagles. We both went with Philadelphia again. Any reason why for that? Detroit won last week against the Chargers.
Yeah, they did. And Philly lost last week.
That's why I think I got
Close
Philly,
game,
especially at home.
Yeah.
I just don't see Philly losing at home.
Yeah, I don't think Detroit's going to pull this one out.
Next up is the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. I mean, I don't even think we should talk about this. The Jets are under, their third-string quarterback.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell's not really panning out well.
Yeah.
And the Patriots they're just the Patriots. They're in midseason form.
Yeah, even without Antonio Brown.
They
don't need him.
We're gonna get into that later. Antonio Brown. All right, next also we got Oakland Raiders versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Raiders are coming off a loss versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Minnesota also lost versus the Packers. You chose Minnesota.
I did.
I chose Minnesota too.
It's a good choice.
I think Minnesota will be able to establish the running game easy.
Minnesota usually plays really good at home.
And as long as Kirk Cousins doesn't lose the game for them, I think they'll be fine. I think they're gonna run the ball a lot. Dalvin Cook is the best player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's their best player. He's the more you can run to him and the less Kirk Cousins can throw the ball, that's a win for Minnesota.
Man, only if we got Dalvin Cook instead of Jerick McKinnon.
Well, that's the reason why they gave away Jerick McKinnon was because they knew they had Dalvin Cook.
But next game is going to be a big game. Baltimore versus the Chiefs.
I think that's game of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could very much be game of the week.
In my eyes, I think. I don't know if it's for the NFL, America's game of the week, but to us, it's the game of the week.
It'll be the game of the week. I think most people are going to tune into this one. You chose Kansas City.
Yeah, I chose Kansas City, and you chose Baltimore.
I chose Baltimore.
I want to choose Baltimore. I was going to choose Baltimore, but the fact that you chose Baltimore, I was like, I'm going to just choose Kansas City. It's...
Kansas City's at home too.
Yeah.
And it's their home opener. So very well, like, them fans are going to be loud.
Yeah.
It's going to be very close. Like, if I had to do score-wise, it's going to be somewhere in the...
It's going to be high but close.
I don't think it'll be high scoring. No, I think Baltimore, they got some pretty good safeties. They got a
do.
pretty good defense. Kansas City's defense is much improved also.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too shocked if it's like a 28-24 type of game.
Okay, I was thinking low 30s. But maybe like 30. We're not going to talk about the score.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that one's going to be exciting.
I think so too.
And then next game we got Atlanta at Indianapolis. We both chose Atlanta for that one.
Yeah, we both got Atlanta. The Falcons, they had a bounce back win versus
Eagles,
Philadelphia. Indy, they won last week. I didn't even know. I thought they lost.
Who?
Indianapolis.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I thought they lost. But they won. Jacoby Brissett, he had himself a good game. He's going to be a good quarterback.
Or they won? The Colts are 1-1, right?
Yeah, they won 1-1.
I mean, Brissett didn't do bad, when Andrew Luck was injured at times.
No, he didn't. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, he's good.
Don't forget he was with New England.
He's a better Jameis Winston.
yeah. I think a lot of quarterbacks are better than Jameis Winston.
But yeah, so we got the Falcons on that one. The next game, we've got Denver at Green Bay.
We both went with Green Bay on here. I think Green Bay is it's the better team. Denver just.
Although they put up a fight with the sorry Bears somehow.
I mean, honestly, Denver should have won that game too.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a sloppy. They're sloppy teams. Denver's sloppy. They're not. Joe Flacco's not good.
No.
And can you believe Bradley Chubb and Von Miller have 0 sacks combined?
I know. It's crazy.
We got more sacks than them.
Yeah.
We're tied. That's crazy, man. Who would have thought? I mean, I guess the Niners, Bradley Chubb looked like the next coming of Reggie White. Oh man. That's why you do not put that much stock into preseason.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. Next up, it's Miami at Dallas.
No need to explain.
Honestly, is this Miami? Is this the worst team in the NFL history? Look at
I don't know.
Detroit Lions went 0-16, but they had Calvin Johnson. Like they still had the best wide receiver in the game. This team, I can't.
What about the Browns when they went 0-16?
The Browns, that was a pretty lousy team too.
Plus, we don't know the Dolphins might pull something off against. We don't know their schedule.
I don't know anyone on this Miami team.
Yeah, and they changed quarterbacks this week too, so Josh Rosen's gonna get the start.
Wow.
And
Josh Rosen was in a bad team last year. Now he's even a worse team this year.
I would have just stayed in Arizona if I was him.
He got traded. I mean, he had nothing. He couldn't do anything about it. They drafted Kyler Murray. But yeah, Miami, I don't know anyone on the offense or defense. I really can't name you one person.
Is Patrick still there? Or?
I think he's the backup now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I got Dallas in this one. To me, Dallas is a top 5 team. When it all comes together, I think they're definitely one of the better teams.
Yeah, especially in the NFC.
All right, next up, it's the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. Cincinnati lost last week versus the Niners.
Yes, sir.
And Buffalo won last week. Surprisingly, they are 2-0 too.
Yeah.
But they did play the Jets and the Giants, so let's not put too much into it there. I mean, they won on the road, so it's still you got to give it to them. I got Buffalo in this one.
Yeah, and I got the Bengals.
You get the Bengals?
I think the Bengals, the offense maybe a little better than the Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Cincinnati they have a dynamic offense.
They've got fast John Ross. They got the versatile Tyler Boyd. They got decent tight ends.
Joe Mixon has to pick it up.
Yeah, the running backs need to pick it up. And this is the game they should pick it up too. At Buffalo. Buffalo's D, I don't think is really that great.
No, they're not that good, but they have I like Josh Allen as the quarterback. Frank Gore is, he's still churning
Frank,
it, man.
Love him.
Frank the Tank. I love it.
I hope when Frank retires, he comes back like Bowman did.
Oh, he'll definitely come back for one day. Most definitely. No. Frank Gore is definitely coming back for a day or maybe in the season. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Definitely. Next, we got New York Giants at Tampa Bay, and surprisingly, we both went with the Giants.
Yeah, I know.
I just like the Giants. I think They're 0-2. This might be their the game they win is against Tampa has a good defense.
Yeah.
I mean they saw against Carolina how good the defense was, and then the Niners struggle, but we still.
And the rookie's playing this game too. He's starting.
Oh, for
the Giants quarterback.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones. I mean, it can't be any worse than Eli.
Yeah, he's just a younger version of him.
Yeah. So yeah, we both went with the Giants on this one. It's no brainer. We don't trust Jameis.
Yeah. Speaking about trust, the Cardinals versus the
Carolina versus the Cardinals.
Panthers. Yeah. There's
no Cam Newton.
Nope.
He's injured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been saying it. I don't know how many episodes I've been saying it, but he is not right.
So we both picked Arizona on this one.
Both picked Arizona to pick up their first win. I think they're at home. Kyler Murray, David Johnson, they're just a better team.
Yep.
Next one is our game of the week.
Yes, sir.
Pittsburgh at San Francisco.
Oh man, I still wish we can be
home
there.
opener. I want to go so bad. I'm looking at tickets. If I find tickets at like about 100 each, I'm going.
Let's go. We can tailgate.
Dude, let's go tailgate and go interview some fans out there.
We should.
Oh Lord, we will. One game.
Yeah.
So we both win with the Niners. Obviously, we do. I'm very this is not any bias, but I really do believe the Niners will win.
Yeah.
Like I strongly think the Niners are a better team.
Kyle Rudolph, he did pretty good when Ben came out.
What was his name?
Mason Rudolph. Oh, Mason Rudolph.
Kyle
Sorry.
Rudolph was the tight end from the Vikings.
Yeah. I apologize. Mason Rudolph. He did pretty good though.
He looked shaky though.
Yeah.
He looked very shaky, and I mean, imagine when he has D Ford practice today, so he'll play. Imagine when he has D Ford and Nick Bosa coming after him and
D Ford. Yeah, D Ford. I think he'll play, but he won't get a lot of reps.
No, he'll just get passing down. Any passing situations, he'll be out there.
Third downs, he'll be out there.
No need to have him on base formation.
Yeah.
No need. But yeah, D Ford, Nick Bosa, Buckner,
I'm
Armstead.
still hesitant if I should play Smith-Schuster. Because he's been only giving me around 20 points.
I wouldn't play him.
Yeah, I have him on the bench right now.
I wouldn't play him.
Especially
with a new quarterback.
Yeah.
The tight ends and the running back are going to get a lot of targets, but not.
Yeah.
Especially with the way Killer Witherspoon and Sherman have been playing.
Yep.
I mean, they've been amazing.
Man. And Quan, too.
Would you, honest, all right, let's.
Go ahead.
Jalen Ramsey. Would you trade for him? Okay. Jamal Adams.
I would trade for Jamal Adams.
I know, me too.
I would trade for Jamal Adams.
I wanted them to draft Jamal with the third pick in the 2017 draft.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Solomon Thomas, I wanted Jamal Adams.
His energy
he was my pick.
With Quan's energy? Oh, my gosh.
He was my pick, and I would rather trade for Jamal Adams over Jalen Ramsey. Just because, I mean, Tavares Moore is still young out there.
Yeah.
I think you can still you can shelve him for a year, and there'll be no problem. But I think Witherspoon, you don't want to hurt his confidence.
Yeah, Moore can be shelved for maybe a year or two, and then Tart would eventually.
I mean, imagine that. Witherspoon, Tart, Jamal Adams, and Richard Sherman.
Oh, my gosh.
With Kwan Alexander and Fred Warner.
And plus our D-line. Oh, my God. Jesus.
Yep, so that's the D-line. I think, as you see now, we have a surprise guest.
Yeah, for our YouTubers, our YouTube viewers.
A surprise guest.
Maybe they could.
It is the big AJ.
The big baby,
the big
AJ.
Baby. She was crying, so she wants to come out for the podcast. She wants to be a guest.
Yeah, she loves the camera.
All right. Next game after that, we got. It is New Orleans at Seattle. New Orleans without Drew Brees.
Yeah.
We both got Seattle at home.
Yeah.
It is I think it is because Seattle is at home.
Yeah.
I think if it was at New Orleans, I would lean towards New Orleans. But from what I saw from Teddy Bridgewater last week against the Rams, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Too many check downs, too many screen plays. No. New Orleans, they're not.
I think they'll have a better game. Because definitely.
Well, defense know what to prepare for. Like, they know it's going to be the Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. Whenever Taysom Hill's out there, somehow they're going to try. They want to get Taysom Hill involved.
Yeah, and plus Seattle's defense is not as good as the Rams.
Seattle's defense is not that good.
No.
I mean, you saw what Bengals did to them.
Yeah.
You saw what Pittsburgh was able to do. I mean, Mason Rudolph scored 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
So, I think we still think Seattle.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll change our picks. Next off, we got Houston at the Los Angeles Chargers. Split.
Yep.
I got the Chargers.
And I've got the Texans. They're both 1-1.
You know what? I really want Houston. I want to pick Houston.
Change it. You got.
No, I got to stand by my picks. I'm gonna stand by them.
Okay, so yeah. So why'd you pick the Chargers? Home game or?
Honestly, they never have home field advantage.
Yeah. They play in the soccer field.
They play in the soccer field. No one. There is no Chargers fans.
Yeah. They're all still in San Diego.
I mean, they don't even have any there.
So I mean the Rams too.
I know, right? Every time the Niners play the Rams over there, it's sea of red.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I want to go to that one, man. I really want to go to the one in LA.
A trip?
Hell yeah,
We'll
dude.
go see YG.
So, you picked Houston. Why'd you pick Houston?
The disappointing loss last week. Is Houston 0-2?
No, they won. They beat Jacksonville.
Yeah.
By 1 point, right? Because they missed a 2-point conversion.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just have more faith in the Texans.
Yeah,
I
like Houston team. I don't know why I didn't pick them.
Yeah.
All right, next is the Rams at the Browns. We both got the Rams here. I mean,
yeah.
The Browns barely beat a poor Jets team.
Yeah, and they didn't show a lot.
No, they don't scare me at all.
No.
Rams, even though the Rams have not played that good.
Yeah.
Both games, like they haven't been sharp.
Yeah, but the Browns have played worse.
Yeah, and the Rams have pedigree. They should be able to pull it off. Even though it is at Cleveland, and Jared Goff cannot play in any other state other than California. Like, it's proven. His numbers prove that he cannot play in any other state other than California. Last off, we got Monday Night Football, Chicago Bears at the Washington Redskins.
And I've picked the Redskins, Washington. You've picked the Bears. How can you pick the Bears?
Why did I pick the Bears?
You just have hope, maybe.
I like their defense. I think the defense can pick it up. Washington, I just don't like Case Keenum. They have no running game.
No.
I think they only have like 55-some yards in rushing in the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then especially with Chicago's stout defense, I think they should be able to pull it off pretty easy. Even with the bad middle. Trubisky's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why people are raving about him. Like, he's not good. Like, he's just your average quarterback.
Yeah, I guess.
He's an average starter.
I guess he got lucky last year.
Yeah, he had but now defense is starting to learn him.
Yeah.
So that's it for our predictions. We'll do this again next week. We'll keep you guys posted on how we do.
One more thing. The Bears defense hasn't been the same since they've changed the defense.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. You're like, oh, this Bears defense is good. Like, no, it was all Vic Fangio.
Yep.
I know because he was a Niners defensive coordinator, man. When he was there, we were amazing. When he left, we were trash.
Yeah. Where's he at now? Do you know?
He's the head coach of the Denver Broncos.
Okay. And they've got no sacks?
0.
Oh, my God. Man, someone take his spot as head coach so he can be the defensive coordinator.
Seriously, man. All right, that's it for our predictions.
Yeah.
Now let's go into our second segment of Antonio Brown.
Yep.
All right, Antonio Brown, Saga, 3,100,000 that we've gone into this. It just continues. It never stops.
Yeah.
It never stopped. It hasn't stopped. And it's not going to stop.
Nope. On and off the field, it's never going to stop.
So let's just fill everyone in. Antonio Brown got cut by the New England Patriots after 11 days.
Yeah. Played one game. 11
days, dude. Oh, my God. 11 days, Antonio Brown. That's all he could last. It was 11 days. I mean, and in those 11 days, look at what he did. He got accused for sexual harassment. He got accused for, I think he was texting the girl saying that all you want is money and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
He farted in front of the doctor a couple of times.
More than just, he didn't just fart. He farted multiple. When he was getting, what thing was this, physical or something? They're testing his stomach, and he posts it.
Yeah, who posts that stuff?
Farting.
Doctor said he was very childish.
Yeah, that is very childish to be farting. I mean, why are you farting?
Even if he still says sorry at the end, like, come on, man.
That's just disgusting. Come on, man. Respect. Something he knows nothing about.
Yeah.
And so, yes, he gets cut by the Patriots. So he does get cut by the Patriots after 11 days. I just read an article on The Athletic. Belichick and Robert Kraft both jointly decided to cut Antonio Brown after they saw the text messages.
Oh, okay.
So after the text message, they were like, okay, yeah, this is just too much. This guy's too much to handle. You're out. You know the funniest part about all this is you have O.J. Simpson on Twitter giving AB legal advice. O.J. Simpson has the best Twitter account.
Guilty.
The way I remember one of them, he was all like, he is innocent. And I'm just like, oh my God, these words coming out of your mouth. It was hilarious. So yeah, Antonio Brown, any thoughts? Anything that you want to?
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Where does he go from now? What happens next?
I want to say he'll find another team to play. I mean,
maybe the Dolphins.
maybe that's what he wants all along. Maybe his grand plan was to go to Miami, and he just had to do all this first for some reason. Yeah, I don't know where he goes from this. Honestly, I don't think he'll be on another. I don't think he'll play again this year.
I won't be surprised.
I don't think he'll play again. I mean, what team is going to take the risk on him? If the Patriots won't take the flight on him, you really think another team is going to do it?
Hell no.
I just don't see any other team actually.
Canadian football, there he goes. He's all yours.
Yeah, the XFL. The
Yeah.
XFL. That's a potential landing spot. Yeah. I mean, if any team is going to do it, it's going to be like on a microscope. Everything he does, everything the team does is like tenfold.
That's sad though. Like, the way you act, and like you have you get paid so good to just do what you love, and the way you act it's just sad. Like, there's a lot of people that want to be in his position. He just like throws it away. Like, come on now.
And it's funny, right? Because just about a year ago, he was considered to potentially pass Jay Rice as the best receiver of all time.
Now with that attitude.
No, now he passed up Terrell Owens for the biggest diva in the NFL.
He's gonna be at the same table with O.J. Simpson.
He makes T.O. look like a good boy.
Yeah.
He makes Randy Moss look like Randy Moss in Oakland never happened.
Yeah.
Like, it's how bad this guy has looked. I mean, this isn't even like NBA type of stuff. Like, this is worse than Jimmy Butler forcing his way out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, this is worse. I mean, Jimmy Butler, he did it.
It was a one-time.
He did it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
This guy is just doing it for. And then it's funny, right? Because you go onto his Instagram and his Twitter, and he's over here posting things like, "Oh, they won't hold me back," and things like that. And
yeah,
this is why they put blindfolds on horses. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
I saw
no one knows what you're fighting for.
Yeah.
You're not fighting for anything. You're just stupid.
And I saw him post something on IG that he was like donating the touchdown ball that he scored in the Patriots. He said, comment down below and maybe you can win this ball. I'm like, come on now, man. I don't want that shit.
Nobody wants your stuff, okay?
Yeah. And
it's funny, right? Because the only people that comment positive stuff on his post is like ex-players or like ex-teammates.
Yeah.
But like their fans are like, dude,
family,
what
maybe.
the hell are you doing? Like, you sound so stupid. Like, you're not fighting for your freedom. Ain't no one ever held you back.
They've just been giving him
they've
stuff
been
all
trying all these teams have been trying to pay you, give you money,
pay him, trying to please him,
and you can't even show up to work. You can't even do things right. You just he's not in the top 5 wide receivers anymore.
No,
I don't think you can put him in that conversation anymore. I think he gets booted out just for this,
for surely.
'Cause he might not play NFL again.
He shouldn't.
He might not play football again.
I think Kaepernick should come back.
Right? I mean,
I sent you that post on Kaepernick gets nailed. He kneels and he doesn't play football after that. But all this stuff about AB and he's still playing. It's crazy.
It just goes to show you what owners and GMs are looking for in the players.
Yeah.
I mean, look at.
You just got to be able to play.
Like Greg Hardy and stuff like that. This dude was a domestic violence case gone. Like, it was horrible. Oh, Dallas Cowboys signed him. And everyone just turned around. All right, I think we're getting a little too political here. Last thoughts on AB?
No, man.
So we both think he won't play in another team again. If he does, it will be like you said, maybe the Dolphins. Somewhere in this state where there's no taxes, I bet. He's about to make no money this year.
Yeah.
Because the New England Patriots can essentially take back their guaranteed money if they feel like he did something that was detrimental to the team. The Patriots can get their money back. So he'll essentially lose more money this season than make. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does sign on another team, actually. If that's the case. If they do take back his guaranteed money. I mean, look what happened when, the Raiders tried to take back his guaranteed money. He went ballistic.
Yeah.
So I feel like he'll, it won't be a big deal anymore. He's not getting his $10 million from another team.
No.
Maybe 4.5. Yes.
4 for a year.
You wouldn't want him with the Niners?
No way. We don't need that in our locker room.
No, but he is a good receiver.
I don't care. Debo's take his ball easily.
Can't get mad there. Can't get mad. Antonio Brown, we do not want you on our team. Don't even tweet at George Kittle again with that star emoji.
Yeah.
Don't want to see none of that. We don't want you. We like our team. We don't even want Jalen. That's the reason why I don't want Jalen Ramsey either.
I don't want.
And it's funny, right? Because the Raiders are like, "Oh, let's trade for Jalen Ramsey." Like the fans, dude, you just went through this with Antonio Brown. You really want to go through this again with Jalen Ramsey? Come on, man.
Just build your team, man. It's gonna take a while, but it should be worth it at the end.
Yeah, definitely, man. Look at the Niners. I mean, this is the best I've felt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like this team more than I feel closer to this team than I do to the 2011 team, 2012 team.
Recently, Staley's the only one left.
Yeah, but I feel a lot closer. Like this team, I feel like they're more united, more.
Yeah. They're much younger. There's a lot much growth.
Yeah. That's exactly what Dante Whitner said on the NBC Sports Bay Area. Because they asked him, how does this team compare to the 2011, 2012 team? Do you see similarities? And he straight up said, no. We were veterans.
Yeah.
In our physical peak. These guys are young. This team we have right now is young, but really good already. They're really good with potential to be great.
Yeah. Love Dante Whitner. Him and his scarves. Love it.
Dante Whitner. I'll never forget that hit he laid on Pierre Thomas. 2011, was it 2011 playoffs?
Yeah. It walked away like it was nothing.
Alex Smith, that touchdown to Vernon Davis. I still remember.
I'll
rewatch it and just
still crying.
I love the call.
I love it.
I love the call, especially the radio call.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
It was great.
Got it.
Yeah, everyone was excited. That was crazy.
Man.
Hey, speaking about the old Niners, the last time we beat the Steelers was in
2012.
Candlestick
2013 and
the lights went out. Remember that when the lights went out?
I don't remember the lights going out. I remember.
You're the second person that's told me you never.
I remember Alden Smith having 5 sacks.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, that was Kaepernick's first legit start. Because the game before he had came in for an injured Alex Smith against Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
And if I believe correctly, that was the first start for Kaepernick against the Steelers. I remember Alden Smith 5 sacks. I remember that part.
The forced fumble, Justice Smith recovers it. Oh my gosh.
Cowboy. That team, man. We were talking about AB. Now we're talking about.
That just goes to show you we don't care about AB, man.
No, I don't care about AB. If we're gonna go for a star receiver, I don't want it to be AB.
No, we got so much potential.
Let's get Julio Jones.
Let's get Michael Thomas.
Well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out if Michael Thomas is a good wide receiver or not. Or is he just good because of Drew Brees?
Yeah.
Like DeAndre Hopkins, I know John Hopkins is good.
Of course.
That dude had some horrible quarterbacks.
Yes.
And he's still that's why for me he is the best. I think he's the best wide receiver.
I do too.
Just because of that. He doesn't need a quarterback. He can do it with any quarterback.
That's what Antonio Brown's mentality got to be like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he misses Big Ben now.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure he misses Big Ben now.
He drove Big Ben to the ground. Big Ben probably going to retire now. Man, Steelers are all bad now. But, knock on wood, we still play them.
Knock on wood, we play them. I don't even care because I think we're gonna win anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
That's how good our defense is. Anything else? That's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be unboxing this iPhone on for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so those on Apple and Spotify, Stitcher, if we even have people listening over there, check our YouTube.
Go switch to our YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe. We'll have a unboxing, a review of the new Apple 11 Pro Max.
11 Pro Max, correct.
But yeah,
Space gray.
Go to YouTube, check it out.
So is that all for the pod? Yeah, I think we
Believe
called
so,
a good 30 minutes. All right, that'll be all. Like he said, we are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, everywhere where you can find your podcast. We are on it. We're also on YouTube, so check our YouTube out because we are going to be unboxing the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. Leave a like, subscribe, review. Hit us up on our social medias with questions, anything you want us to do. Maybe if you want to be a guest, just hit us up. Our social media, I am at TGBambino15.
And I am at The Cruzo, and that is both on IG and on Twitter.
Just leave a like, listen. Don't forget to check our YouTube channel out.
Yep.
Peace
Out.